Hello and welcome, lovely Leos, to November 2025. Just want to thank you to my subscribers. That means a lot to me. And if you haven't already, I do recommend just to go back to the intro because it's just a little nutshell of what is happening astrologically. And I do pull a few cards for the collective for the month. Okay, so I'm wishing you a beautiful month of November. If you'd like a personal reading, please let me know. Or energy healing, I'd love to help you with that. And I'm using the beautiful Fairy Tarot. This is one of my favorite decks. They're pictures in apparently of Glastonbury, the UK, beautiful place energetically. And then I'm using the, the Power of Love cards for your love reading. Okay. So, my lovely Leos, do remember that it's Mercury retrograde after the 9th of November, and it does, you can feel the energies a little bit before that. So just good to get things done before that because things can slow down. Retrograde time is a really good time to back up your computer before that, and not good to buy anything new, especially mechanical, but hopefully we'll sail through it. And it's a really good idea to review things, renew things, redo things, declutter, and finish projects, okay? And also reconnect with people from your past. That you can do that also. Okay, so for November, my lovely Leos, what could be in store for you? This one's really pulling at me, so let's have a look. Leos, Leos, Leos. Okay, so I feel some of you are planning a trip for around Christmas time. It feels like a really nice trip. Some of you are going to see family around Christmas, but I also feel that some of you are doing something completely different this year. You want to just go away to somewhere you've never been before, somewhere exotic. That's what it feels like to me. And that's, again, this is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's not for everyone, but that's just what I saw. Some of you are planning a trip for around December, January time. And okay, so we have this looks like a really important month for you, Leos. We have justice. It says you will win in the end, but do pay attention to the details. Okay, 8 is a fabulous number. This is from the past, so I do believe you already know about this. This is contracts. It could be, it's most likely a legal issue, but it feels like you will win in the end. Again, you may already know this because this is coming from the past, or you'll know very soon. So something that you have to take care of, or again, some kind of a legal issue. But as I said, read the fine print, but it feels like you'll win in the end, and everything will be in your favor, favorably, if that makes sense. Awakening. This is a very interesting card. It's like the yogi that's hanging upside down, the hanged man. This is the hanged man in the traditional tarot, yin and yang energy. So it's a pause in action with whatever is going on in your life. So things could be going along great, and then boom, all of a sudden there's a glitch in something, and it can be typical with Mercury retrograde, but this is some kind of pause in action that's necessary. So don't stress about it. Either you're taking time out, maybe you'll need to take time out from, stressed from work or anything, because this is the enlightenment card. See, it's not a negative card. He's getting enlightened, or she, by taking this time out. It's a necessary time out. Again, could be some kind of a delay, or maybe you're going on a retreat, and a spiritual retreat. But anyway, that feels like it's happening mid-month. And then boom, things change and immediate action is needed. So it feels like there's a pause, and then boom, near the third week or end of the month, um, action needs to be taken. This could also be a love affair. This is the Prince Charming coming in here. The only thing to watch out for this is that that could be the dance away lover, where they come in, they wine you and dine you, and then they take off. They ghost you. I think that's so cowardly when people ghost people. They don't have um, the guts to actually say why it didn't work. But anyway, it's just my opinion. But this also could be a wonderful, wonderful, passionate relationship. Just take your time, get to know the person, and it's exciting. Or it could be a challenge that you will manage, you will be able to do. So very interesting reading. Let's look at your love reading. These are activation cards, the power of love. And, it's not just about romantic relationships, it's about all relationships. But let's see what to focus on for this month, okay? Let's see. So this card's pulling at me, so is this one. And one more. One more. Okay, we have freedom, virtue, and satisfaction. Interesting combination here. So you are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So perhaps someone in your life is putting restrictions on you. It could be a partner who's too possessive. So this is a card where you need to get some freedom, it feels like, and you'll know because this is already in the past, so it feels like it's been happening for a while. Maybe you want to be single. Maybe you don't want to be with anyone right now. That's a possibility too. There's different scenarios here. And then virtue is you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So you are being really mature, I think, in your love life right now. You're letting others live their life, and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. You seem to have matured quite a bit, and grown, with your relationships. Okay. And then satisfaction, you let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Wow, there we go. So that's just confirmation that you're a self-made person. You really are. And you're satisfied with who you are, with or without a partner. If you're with a partner, it looks like you will be expecting them to be respectful of you, and that's a good sign, right? So I like that energy, and this could be definitely a passionate relationship coming in for you if you are single. And if you are already in a relationship, um, maybe your partner is just going to be more romantic, more doting on you, so that's all good. Okay, so I'm going to choose one bonus card here. These are messages from the guides, and they are transformation cards. These cards are they're very psychic. It's kind of spooky how if I ask them a question, what they say, it's really amazing actually. So for my lovely Leos, what do you need to know for the month of November? Leos for the month of November. It says, understand your body. I haven't even seen this card before. Wow. That is very cool because sometimes we just go to the doctor and, obviously if there's anything you feel wrong, go to the doctor and see what is. But it's good to know our own body because it's necessary to know physiology and know how our system works and to understand yourself and know the signals if something isn't quite right, okay? And also to love your body no matter what it looks like, right? To love yourself, that's very, very important, okay? And mind, body, and soul are all very, very important. Okay. So there may be something going on with your body. For example, I've got a shoulder injury it's just muscular, I think, for a long time. So I have to understand I cannot lift heavy things. Obviously, there we go. So know your limitations too, right? Know what you can and can't do. And movement is so important. It's just so, so important. Okay. So enjoy your November. You take care. Ciao.